Have you ever wondered if your cat is cold? Well, you're not alone. It may surprise you, but deciphering your cat's body language plays a crucial role in understanding their comfort level, especially when it comes to temperature. Cats, being the enigmatic creatures they are, have unique ways of communicating their feelings, including when they're feeling cold. Over the next few minutes, we'll delve into the key signs that your furry friend might be trying to tell you they're a little chilly. We'll be exploring behaviors such as curling up into a ball, seeking out warm places, having cold ears and nose, shivering, decreased grooming, and even loss of appetite. Recognizing these signs can help you ensure your cat is comfortable, happy, and most importantly, warm. So, grab a cozy blanket, cuddle up with your feline friend, and let's get started. So, let's dive into the signs that your cat might be cold. The first sign that your cat might be cold is if they are curling up into a ball. Now you might wonder, why do cats curl up into a ball? Well, it's not just because they're cute. Although we can all agree that cats curled up into a ball are indeed adorable. No, there's a scientific reason behind this behavior. Cats curl up into a ball to conserve body heat when they're cold. By tucking in their legs and tail and wrapping themselves into a tight, compact shape, they reduce the amount of body surface exposed to the cold, which helps them stay warm. Imagine yourself on a cold winter night, wrapped up in a cozy blanket, with your feet tucked in to stay warm. Cats do the same, but without the blanket. They use their own body as a natural blanket, wrapping their tail around their body and tucking their legs in. This behavior is especially common in short-haired breeds, as they have less natural insulation against the cold than their long-haired counterparts. You might also notice your cat choosing to curl up in a small enclosed space like a box or a basket. This is another way cats keep warm. The smaller the space, the less heat is lost to the surroundings. So, if your cat has suddenly developed a fondness for shoeboxes, it might be because they're trying to stay warm. But just because your cat is curling up into a ball, it doesn't necessarily mean they're cold. Cats also curl up into a ball when they're feeling safe and comfortable, or when they're about to go to sleep. However, if you notice your cat is curling up more often than usual, or if they're seeking out small enclosed spaces to curl up in, it might be a sign that they're feeling cold. So, if you notice your cat curling up more than usual, they might be trying to keep warm. Another sign that your cat is feeling the chill is if they are constantly seeking warm places. This might seem like a no-brainer, but cats are known for their love of cozy, warm places. They're like furry little heat-seeking missiles, always on the prowl for the warmest spot in the house. But why do cats love warmth so much? Cats originally hail from desert climates where the temperature could swing dramatically between day and night. Their bodies have evolved to handle these temperature extremes, but they still prefer to be warm. When a cat feels cold, it will instinctively seek out warmth. This could be a sunny spot by the window, a warm radiator, or even your lap. You might notice your cat migrating throughout the day, following the sun as it moves across the sky. Or perhaps your cat has claimed a spot near the heater as their own personal domain. These are all signs that your cat is trying to stay warm. However, if your cat is consistently seeking out these warm areas, especially in a normally heated home, it could be a sign that they're feeling the cold more than usual. Perhaps the ambient temperature in your home is a bit too low for their liking, or maybe there's a draft you're not aware of. Whatever the case, if your cat seems to be on a never-ending quest for warmth, it's worth considering whether they might be feeling chilly. It's not just about comfort. Maintaining a healthy body temperature is crucial for a cat's overall health. And remember, just like us, cats can have varying tolerance to cold. Some cats might be perfectly content in cooler temperatures, while others might start seeking out warm spots at the slightest chill. So if your cat is always on the hunt for the warmest spot in the house, it could be because they're cold. It's always a good idea to ensure your feline friend has a warm, cozy spot to curl up in, especially during the cooler months. They'll thank you for it in their own unique feline way. A cold nose or ears can also be a sign that your cat is cold. Have you ever noticed how your cat's nose and ears are usually warm? That's because cats, like us humans, have a body temperature that's higher than the ambient environment. This warmth is easily felt on their noses and ears, which are devoid of the insulating fur found on the rest of their bodies. However, what does it mean when your feline friend's nose or ears feel cold? Well, it could be a sign that their body temperature is dropping. Lower body temperature could be a response to a chilly environment, but it could also be a sign of other health issues. Therefore, it's important to be aware of this potential warning sign. Now, don't be overly alarmed if your cat's nose or ears are slightly cooler than usual. Just like us, cats' body temperatures can fluctuate throughout the day. If they've just woken up from a nap, for example, their nose and ears might feel a bit cooler. But if their nose and ears remain cold for an extended period, or if they're also showing other signs of being cold, such as curling up into a ball or seeking warm places, it's time to take action. You can start by providing them with a warm blanket, or moving them to a warmer area of the house. If their body temperature doesn't return to normal, or if they show other signs of distress, it might be time to consult with a veterinarian. They can check if there's an underlying health issue causing the drop in body temperature. Remember, it's always better to be safe than sorry. Your cat may not be able to tell you in words when they're feeling cold, but their bodies can give you clues. So pay attention to their behavior and physical signs, like a cold nose or ears. So, don't forget to check your cat's ears and nose for any signs of cold. Shivering is another clear sign that your cat is cold. Shivering is a reflex response that's designed to generate heat through muscle activity. It's one of the body's first lines of defense against the cold, and it's a pretty clear sign that your furry friend is feeling chilly. When your cat's temperature drops, their body responds by causing their muscles to contract and relax rapidly. That's what we see as shivering. This involuntary muscle movement generates heat and helps raise their body temperature back to a more comfortable level. It's a clever mechanism, but it's also a clear call for help. If you see your cat shivering, it means they're having a tough time maintaining their body temperature. This might be because it's cold in your home, or perhaps they've been outside in chilly conditions. Either way, it's a sure sign that they're not able to keep themselves warm enough. Now, it's important to note that while shivering is a common response to cold, it can also be a sign of other health issues. If the shivering is accompanied by other worrying symptoms such as lethargy, loss of appetite, or changes in behavior, it might be time to consult with a veterinarian. But if it's just the cold causing your cat to shiver, there are things you can do to help. First, try to increase the ambient temperature. You might want to turn up the heat or maybe provide them with a heated blanket or a warm bed. If it's cold outside, limit their time outdoors and make sure they have a warm place to retreat to. Also, keep in mind that some breeds are more susceptible to the cold than others. Short-haired breeds and those without an undercoat might need a little extra help staying warm. Remember, our feline friends rely on us to keep them comfortable and safe. So, if you notice your cat shivering, don't ignore it. It's a clear sign that they're feeling the chill, and it's time for you to step in and provide some warmth. If you notice your cat shivering, it's a sure sign they're feeling the chill. Decreased grooming can also indicate that your cat is cold. Cats are known for their meticulous grooming habits. They spend a significant portion of their day licking their fur clean, straightening out any unruly hairs, and generally keeping themselves looking sleek and tidy. This grooming serves many purposes, from removing dirt and parasites to distributing oils that keep their skin healthy and fur glossy. But did you know that when a cat is cold, they might lose the energy to maintain this grooming routine? Think of it this way. When we're cold, we often lose the motivation to do much of anything. We'd rather curl up under a warm blanket than go about our usual tasks. Cats are the same. When they're cold, they conserve their energy for essential functions. Grooming, while important, isn't as immediate a need as staying warm. So, they might put it off, leading to a decrease in their usual grooming activities. If you notice that your cat isn't grooming as much as usual, or their fur is starting to look a little unkempt, it could be because they're feeling chilly. They might be neglecting their grooming in favor of curling up in a warm spot, or they might simply not have the energy to expend on it. Now, it's important to remember that there could be other reasons for decreased grooming. It could be a sign of illness or discomfort. So while it's a good idea to consider the temperature as a possible factor, it's also crucial to observe your cat for any other signs of distress or changes in behavior. So if your cat's grooming habits have changed, it might be because they're feeling cold. However, always remember to consult with a vet if you're concerned about any changes in your pet's behavior. They can help you figure out what's going on and provide the best course of action for your feline friend. Finally, a loss of appetite can be a sign that your cat is cold. Let's delve into this topic a bit more. Our feline friends are known for their love of food. Be it a simple can of tuna or a gourmet cat treat, these creatures usually can't resist a good meal. So when a cat suddenly loses interest in food, it's a cause for concern. When the temperature drops, cats may experience a decreased appetite. This is because the cold can make them feel unwell or uncomfortable. Just like us, when we're not feeling our best, we often don't feel like eating. The same goes for our furry friends. They might start ignoring their food bowl and show less interest in their favorite treats. Why does this happen? Well, when a cat's body is focused on staying warm, other functions like digestion can take a back seat. The energy that would usually go towards breaking down food is instead redirected to maintaining a stable body temperature. But don't panic just yet. If your cat is eating less than usual, it isn't always a sign of a serious health issue. It could simply mean they're a little chilly. Try to make them more comfortable by providing a warm blanket or moving them to a warmer area. However, if the loss of appetite persists even after you've made these adjustments, it's time to consult a professional. Prolonged loss of appetite can lead to weight loss and other health issues. Remember, every cat is unique. What's normal for one might not be for another, so it's important to know your cat's eating habits. That way you can easily spot any changes that might indicate they're feeling cold. In conclusion, a loss of appetite in cats can be a sign that they're feeling the chill. It's our responsibility as pet owners to ensure our animals are comfortable and healthy, no matter the weather. If your cat is not eating as much as usual, it could be because they're cold, so keep an eye out for this sign, especially during the colder months. So, those are the main signs that your cat might be cold. We've gone through several clues that our feline friends give us when they're feeling the chill. To quickly summarize, your cat may curl up into a small ball, a universal sign in the animal kingdom of trying to conserve heat. They might also start seeking out warm places more than usual, like basking in sunlit spots or hanging out near the heater. Another sign to watch out for is if their ears and nose feel colder than usual. A healthy cat's ears and nose are typically warm to the touch, so a cold nose or ears could indicate that their body temperature is dropping. You might also notice your cat shivering, a clear sign that they're having trouble dealing with the cold. If your cat is cold, they might groom themselves less frequently, as they might lack the energy to do so when it's chilly. And finally, they might lose their appetite, possibly due to discomfort from the cold. If you notice any of these signs, it's important to take some steps to help your cat stay warm. Try moving them to a warmer spot in the house, or if that's not possible, consider providing them with a cozy blanket or a heated cat bed. If their appetite decreases significantly or they seem unusually lethargic, it's a good idea to consult a vet to rule out any underlying health issues. Just like us, cats rely on a comfortable environment to stay happy and healthy. And while they have their fur coats to keep them warm, sometimes it's just not enough, especially during the colder months. So it's crucial to keep an eye on their behavior and body language, and make sure they're not feeling too cold. Remember, it's essential to keep an eye on your cat's behavior and body language to ensure they're comfortable and healthy.